Cissia isn't built to replace your current roster, she's built to refine it. Her entire design focuses on strengthening electric teams through targeted buffs and defense reduction, which makes her less about raw power and more about how efficiently she fits into the right setup. That immediately puts the focus on synergy, not just stats, and it sets the expectation that her value depends on how well you can build around her. Cissia is being positioned as a specialist rather than a universal upgrade, and that distinction matters. Her design focuses on a defined role instead of raw power creep, which means she supports existing units instead of replacing them. That kind of balance keeps team building relevant and avoids making older characters obsolete. Her kit centers on amplifying electric damage, so her value increases immediately in teams built around electric DPS or stun-focused units. The closest comparison is Sambi, who initially felt limited but became much stronger once the right teammates like Orphe and Trigger were introduced. Cissia follows a similar pattern, where her ceiling depends on the surrounding roster. Even now, she already fits naturally with characters like Seed, which gives her a solid starting point. That synergy-focused design is where she stands out. By reducing enemy resistance specifically to electric damage, she creates a scaling benefit that improves over time as more electric characters are added. This means her long-term value is tied directly to future updates, not just her launch state. For players holding resources, her banner timing is useful since upcoming character reveals will likely happen before it ends, making it easier to decide based on what's coming next. From a broader perspective, characters like Cissia are healthier for the game than universally dominant picks. She rewards players who build around her strengths instead of forcing her into every team. That does mean she won't be essential for everyone, especially if your roster doesn't lean into electric damage, but the trade-off is a more balanced and flexible meta. In terms of performance, she's expected to be one of the stronger supports within her niche, particularly when paired with Seed, where her buffs and debuffs line up efficiently. Even without being mandatory, she adds meaningful depth to team compositions and shows a clear shift toward more deliberate character design. If you're building around electric teams, she's a strong option, both now and moving forward. Even outside of that, her overall presentation, design, and voice work included, will likely carry a lot of appeal. So the decision comes down to your roster and your direction. If you're already investing in electric teams or planning to, Cissia gives you a clear upgrade path that will only improve as more units are released. If not, she's easy to skip without falling behind. Either way, she's a strong example of a more focused design approach, where value comes from synergy rather than being universally required.